Well, we are under our 4th caution here at Texas Motor Speedway. It is lap number 124 of 200. And let's take a peek at the points, because there's a dramatic change going to be taking place. As you can see, 5th place right now. Mike Bliss has moved ahead of Justin Allgaier, and Allgaier still has some spots to drop. There's a couple more cars that could affect that. As they come down pit road, doesn't look like any of the front runners are, except Brian Vickers is. He's come in, and so is Carl Edwards.
Yeah, these cars are not giving up a lot of track position by coming in. They were towards the back of the lead lap car, so they'll get in here and make an adjustment or two and see if they can get better.
Yeah, Jason Keller right behind them, taking this opportunity to make some adjustments to his car and put some tires on it.
You see, they're putting tires on the Jason Keller car, but just making adjustments on Brian Vickers and Carl Edwards' cars. Dave?
Now you notice they didn't put any tires on Carl Edwards' car. The discussion up and down pit road has been, hey, we've got about 76 laps left, and one thing you don't want to have is no tires to throw on in a short run at the end of this race. You know, maybe 20 to go or something like that. So splitting up these the last few laps here, this team and others decided to either stay out, and in this case, Carl wanted the car to just get tightened up a little bit with a track bar adjustment, but they didn't put any tires on, saving their 2 sets for down the road.
All right. Makes sense. See if that strategy pays out. Let's check in on Trevor Bain, because he is our in-race reporter, and let's talk to him.
Hey, Trevor, Dale Jarrett, you got a second to talk?
Sir.
Well, how's your day going so far?
It's a little bit up and down right now. We're just trying to get back on the lead lap here. Hopefully we can get a lucky dog here at the next caution. Car's been really on top of the racetrack all day, rear end sliding around, and you know, we tried to tighten it up, and then the front end lost grip too, so then it was a 4-wheel slide. This last run here was actually the best the car has been all day, so you know, we're making changes in the right direction. We just got to keep going that way, and hopefully it'll stand up on a long run here, and like I said, maybe we can get back on the lead lap and then work our way to the front by the end of the day. We still got, I guess, around 80 laps here to go or somewhere in there, so maybe we'll be all right.
Seen you searching around on the racetrack a little bit. Is that second groove coming in any at all?
Did for a couple people, but not for us, because we're having to slow down so much on corner entry that you really don't get the benefits of running the high line, you know. So if we could get the car to be more stable on entry, then maybe we could run the top. You definitely can for about the first 3 laps, but then, like I said, once we lose our rear grip, we have to move back to the bottom and almost force the car to be tight by diming in the corner instead of making it a big arc and getting the rear end out from under us.
All right, buddy, thanks for talking. You're now in that lucky dog spot. Keep it up and get it back.
Sir, thank you.
Yeah, he'll get the lucky dog next time around if he can stay in that position. James Buescher gets it here in this caution. So that puts Buescher back in 14th. Our 14 cars on the lead lap here with 75 to go.
Still under caution time for our Verizon Wireless Race Rundown. Kyle Busch got the lead at lap 11. He's been out in front a lot.
Oh, man, he hasn't looked back since. I mean, he went around outside of Matt Kenseth right there, and that car has been bullet fast. Most of the day, 2 3/10 of a second faster than anybody. Folks, that's fast.
Kyle's led 107 of the 127 we've run so far. Meanwhile, Carl Edwards started at the back.
Carl Edwards has moved up 28 spots as we get to this point. He's done an outstanding job of coming from the rear of the field up to about 12th, 13th position, but he just hasn't been able to go any further than that, and Kyle Busch has checked out.
Race for 5th in points has taken a twist today. Mike Bliss running well. See him passing Kevin Harvick here. Bliss running 6th on the racetrack for now. He's 6th in points starting the day. Well, the guy he's chasing in the championship just had trouble in turn 2.
Oh, that trouble turn 2 right there. Justin Allgaier just got loose and lost it off of turn 2 and slid down, and ooh, this gets in the wall. Look at this, bam! Ooh, tears that front of the car up big time, and now he's lost some points.
And sadly for Allgaier, instead of continuing on the racetrack, he has just come from the medical center. Jamie, what's he thinking?
Well, Justin has been checked and released. He's okay, but you were complaining on the radio about your car. What exactly happened leading to that?
Well, actually, you know, as frustrated as I was about how we were running, the car was the Verizon Wireless Dodge actually wasn't that bad. Just a little bit free there on new tires, and I like to go up to the top. You know, we can make the top work there after, you know, quite a few laps into a run, but on the start, I just was pretty loose, and I'll be honest with you, I got tight over the bumps and tried keeping it turned to the bottom or turned on, you know, into the lane we needed to be at, and unfortunately it snapped around and tried saving it. And unfortunately, you know, I was hoping nobody would hit us going on the back straightaway, but it's so tight on the back straightaway here that ended up, you know, taking out some other guys' days. Feel sorry for them, but just glad we're okay, and we'll get up the next 2 races.
Thanks, Justin. We're back to green, guys.
Yes, we are with Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Brad Keselowski, Mike Bliss, David Reagan. That's your top 6. Harvick's got the low line. Kyle, door to door as they come out of 2.
Yeah, gets a nice run off of turn 2 there. You could see those bumps that Justin Allgaier was talking about, those guys going through right in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Makes it a handful to hold these cars. Kyle Busch is able to get the lead back right here.
Want to update, Michael McDowell has been released from the Infield Care Center. That's good news as well. The 96 driver out of this race.
Seems like every restart, Kevin Harvick really gets going good, but once they get through the corner, seems like that setup that they've got under that 20 or that 18 car is just so much better than all the rest of them.
A lot of 2x2 down the backstretch and into 3. There you can see Kenseth and Keselowski side by side. Then Reagan and Bliss right behind them.
Yeah, and Casey Mears sitting there right behind them, wondering, wanting somewhere to go. He doesn't have any place that he can make it 3 wide. He's just waiting for an opportunity to go by on the inside.
Great nose-to-tail action here as we're working now with 70 laps to go. From high above, you get a perspective of those 5 cars battling it out from 3rd on back.
Yeah, that was a great shot behind the 6 car there. You can see as he came out of turn 2, the banking kind of went away and he got loose.
Keselowski holds off by less than half a car length, but here comes Kenseth again, looking underneath. May have him this time.
Well, you can see that front tire on Matt Kenseth's car going back and forth. You can see him just working that car all the way off the corner.
Yeah, you can see it looked like he had him cleared there off of 2, but here comes Keselowski back on the outside once again. Keep waiting for Matt Kenseth. This is his kind of race. You can see him get a little bit loose right there, though, to make his way towards the front and see if he can battle Kyle Busch some here.
Kenseth, a 2-time winner here at Texas Motor Speedway in the Nationwide Series. Now sort of falls back into single file with Keselowski in front. And David Reagan trying that higher line. Doesn't seem to be helping all that much. These guys right now, they're about 2 seconds behind our race lead.
I think that's part of why Matt kind of maybe backed out there. His car wasn't that good on the inside of the car, but also he was seeing the leader get away from him, so now they get kind of single file and see what they could do.
David Reagan's going to take a look at inside of Kenseth, so the 2 Roush Fenway teammates go side by side, and there's Bliss right behind. That's 4th, 5th, and 6th. Let's check in with Dave.
And you guys are right on it about sawing that wheel back and forth. Matt said that it's better on this run, but it's just a little bit free. And the longer he runs, then the nose starts to come up on him. So he's got a situation at the beginning of the run where it's tough to control, like right there again, but loses some aero advantage toward the longer end of the run, guys.